Friendos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a review for you guys of this new perfume from Kate Spade, New York. This is Cherie, and you guys are about to hear some of my brutally honest thoughts about it. Okay, friendos, if you are excited, then just stay tuned. So here she is. This is the packaging that she came in. I was very excited for this one. I've had a lot of good luck with some cheapy fragrances. I did not expect for Kate Spade to have such a small price tag. Now, mind you, I had never shopped for a Kate Spade perfume before. This was $55 and I got the 1.3 fluid ounce bottle. Okay, wait till you see the bottle because I do have some nice things to say about it. My sister doesn't. She doesn't like the way it looks. I think it's pretty. I think it's a cute little bottle. I do feel like they were a little late on the launch here. This does look like something that was designed specifically for Valentine's Day with the pinks and the reds. And now I feel like that time has passed and they just now got around to launching it. And past this bottle, it all goes down from here. So the first thing that really bothered my sister, you have to be very deliberate when you go to spray this. So if you are and you mash with the might of the Incredible Hulk, it comes out fine, right? Looks fine. If you aren't so deliberate, that's what happens. It makes her sick. But let's get into the notes because ultimately that's why I decided to buy this perfume. It sounded like it would smell so pretty. So, spraying it on. And oh, the alcohol that fills my soul. I'm serious, guys. Like, this smells so cheap. It says it's an eau de parfum. I do not feel like they kept the guidelines of what constitutes an eau de parfum because this alcohol content definitely smells intense. So online it reads, discover the playful fragrance by Kate Spade, New York. Cherie Eau de Parfum. The fragrance is in a spirit of pop art, with explosive and tangy top notes of red currant and raspberry, followed by precious scents of sweet pea and jasmine, rounded out with the striking notes of musk and white woods. Those are the notes. And after that alcohol smell dies down a little bit, because it only dies down a little bit, I can smell a little bit of that. It does smell fruity. As far as distinctively being able to identify what each note is, I cannot. I really can't. Again, the alcohol is just so overpowering. Now, the good thing about this is it's all gone. That entire scent just goes away on my skin in a magical 15 minutes. And even now, I'm this close to it and all I can smell is alcohol. So last night I tried this on, I sprayed it on. I went around to the house to have everyone test it. People were literally like all up in my arm, getting their boogers on my arm, and I still couldn't smell the fragrance. It's just not good. It's not good, friendos. Okay, so do I think this would work for anyone? It depends on what your expectations are. If you don't mind something that honestly smells cheap and you're okay with just having a pretty bottle on your shelf, then maybe you could enjoy this. I mean, the notes sound so pretty, right? Like red currant, raspberry, mandarin orange, jasmine, white woods. That all sounds like something that I would personally enjoy. But again, going back to the quality, I have a feeling I'm about to get someone MLM triggered. But I want to say my grandma used to sell Avon and I had perfumes from Avon that performed better than this, that smelled better than this, that had better longevity, had a better scent range. It's just a disappointment in a bottle. And if I was a hobbit, I would make the trek to Mordor just to destroy this. So yeah, this is going back in the box. It's going back to Ulta. It's leaving my collection once and for all, for goodness sake. Now, I know that that was a pretty negative review, and we don't want to leave this video off on a negative foot. So what are we going to do now? I'm going to go do this eye look for you guys with a palette that I actually like. Okay, friendos, in just a second, my bare eyelids will appear. Boom! So guys, I have not had a chance to show you this palette in action. I haven't even had a chance to try it out on my face until now. So I hope you guys are excited. Chris and Dominique is one of my very favorite brands, so I'm really excited to play with these colors. They're so pretty. Okay, let's get into it. taking a huge fluffy brush and I'm gonna start out with Embrace. That's the lightest shade in this palette. And I'm being very generous, just taking this all over my lid, up on my brow bone. Just, it's going everywhere, guys. Next up, I want to try the shade Stepping Out. This looks like somewhere between a khaki and a mustard shade. She's a little powdery, so I'm going to dust her off. And let's see. Oh yeah, she definitely looks kind of gray khaki. I am not disappointed by how she is going on. She's blending out beautifully. I'm not really having to work very hard to get this nice, pretty diffused look. Okay, so next up is the shade Essential, and this one, it's a neutral leaning warm. So yeah, this looks like it would be essential for the crease. And as you guys can tell, I'm just going in little circular motions and then backing it up, some back and forth windshield wiper motions, just to get everything buffed, blended, diffused, and up higher than where I put that initial shade. And then my guys, just to add some more dimension, I'm going to go in with the shade Elevated. That's just the darker version of Essential, it seems. And I love the dimension that this is building. This was definitely a good choice to pair these three different, well, I shouldn't say the two are very different. The shades of brown in this palette do differentiate significantly from each other. And when you put them all together, it just gives you that beautiful multi-dimensional finish. But friendos, we are not going to leave with a neutral look today. No ma'am, no sir, not today. Okay friendos, we have a lot in the fun department to choose from. I think I'm going to dive into La Noche and use that as my outer corner shade. It's dark, it's pretty, it's sparkly. Let's just do this. Alright, I am so excited to dive into this shade. It's called Life of the Party, and I think it is the life of this palette. So pretty, this beautiful sparkly cerulean blue. Okay, so let's try it without any spray, because this looks like, yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it, friendos. Look at that. So beautiful. This has to be one of the best items that I've gotten in my BoxyCharm box. I'm really curious to see what they have in store for us now that they're partnering with Ipsy. I guess it's really more of a merger. So curious to see what our boxes are gonna look like this go round. Okay, so then there's Midnight Haze. And this one is a beautiful indigo. Also sparkly, was able to pick up a lot on the brush. Okay, my sister just corrected me. They're merging in April. Or at least that's when we will experience the merger. I am going to spray this one. I don't feel like it is as potent as a cerulean blue that we just put on, but let's amp up that. Because I know you guys don't want to be here all day. And I've managed to kind of blend away a lot of that black shade. It may not even matter because I'm probably going to go back over that with eyeliner. Okay guys, so I think underneath the eyes, I'm just going to go back in with Essential and then go over it again with Elevated. So let's see. And I love how these brown shades contrast with the blues and the purples in this palette. It's just so stunning on the eyes. And now we've reached the magical part of the video where I head off camera and do my liner and lashes. I'll be right back. Okay, friendos, I think this eye look is about wrapped up. Let's finish everything off. I'm going in with Jeffree Star Concealer in the shade Paw Spice as my lip liner today. I'm going to apply it using this technique that my sister really admires from me. She loves it. Now I'm gonna go just a hair darker, color pop in. Oh snap! Giggity, giggity. Giggity, giggity. Okay, and then we're gonna polish off this look with a perfume that I actually like. And it's a cheapie too, but I love it. So this is Saint by KVD Beauty. Okay, friendos, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you'll heed my warning and stay away from that evil Cherie perfume. Because, I mean, realistically, there's better things to spend your money on. Alright guys, wishing you all a phenomenal rest of your day. Don't hesitate to give this video a big ol' like if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know what you think of the Moment palette by Kristen Dominique. Let me know if you want to see more from her brand on my channel. I always like to chat it up with you guys in the comments. And finally, I hope that you'll subscribe if you've not done so already. Because if not, we'll both have to live in the sorrow of never knowing what could have been. Alright guys, have a great one. Bye!